before they go out for wholesale, they go into this cooler. This is what's been washed and bagged.
Ah, ready to go.
And these will go out for sale. So we code things with if it's got a white zip tie on it, it's a #1 product. Top, good consistency, size, shape. Blue is for baby size, blue zip tie, and a red zip tie is for seconds, lower quality. So that's how we color coordinate the 3 different types. And then kind of the back wall is green, so when we're harvesting greens out of the hoop houses, we put them in the totes, the fish boxes. After they get washed, they get into there. And put a little plastic lid on it. So there's some grazing greens out of one of the hoop houses.
Nice.
And yeah, so we stack those up. We just had CSA pickup, so that's all
Cleaned up.
And we'll get another batch here. Could even show you the greens in the greenhouse if you want to look at them.
Well, sure. Since I'm out and about.
All right. Let's go out this door. So this is what's left after these get transplanted in mid to late September. And they've been picked over numerous times, and they really started to grow back here in the last month, really. Once we get that 10 hours a day length again, it takes off. And of course, now it's just full steam ahead. You get a nice warm day like this, and it heats the black plastic and heats the soil, and things really start to take off. And we remay them at the end of the, at night we remay them. But in the daytime, obviously, you want to take all that off and let them breathe, get some more sunlight. So a mix of braising greens in here and some chard and some Salanova type lettuce over there. It's been cut numerous times, starting to come back. Pak choy in the outer beds have been harvested already. That'll be kind of the end of that. So we'll flip all these beds in another 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah, not too much longer.
Yeah, we'll flip these, amend the beds, and flip the plastic. Flip this over to the white side.
Oh.
And then do tomato transplants down the middle, tomato or cucumber transplants for early, because we heat the soil in this house as well as the air. Late March, early April is when we get those in the ground, and then we also plant greens along the sides of those, and we'll harvest those once, and then we'll be done with that, and then it's just the tomato or cucumber coming up.
This tunnel is so huge compared to a little Edgewood.
Yep. I wish all our tunnels were like this. This is a Arnois, 40 wide by 192 in length, and that pile of metal on the ground is is the ridge vent. We're going to put a ridge vent on this one and the next one over, if I can find the time to get that on. So we'll be able to vent the heat and humidity out of here a lot faster with the ridge vent than we can from the roll-up sides and it's just this big of a house, you can't really do much or do it as well than you can with the ridge vent. So that's the goal.
I don't think I've ever seen pecs so big.
Yeah, that's 1.25 inches. And then we go to black poly pipe for what's going in the ground. For each bed, there's 8 beds in the house. You can shut off an individual bed if you want to. We really don't, but could.
Fun.
Yeah. We're slowly getting there. Keep adding more doodads every year to the point where we just lay in bed and hit another phone and irrigate and vent and turn the fans on.
Farming simulator.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta get all that dialed in so you can do that from
They'll be tired.
From the resort, yeah.
You can leave that door open.
Oh, okay.